I don't wanna see you but you fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, push me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, push me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on, please. You understand, I wanna stay. Cause I don't wanna walk away. I wanna see you but you fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, still spinning inside your orbit. I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, push me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on, please. You understand, I wanna stay. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away.
straight from the top. And I'm hating the slack, couple man slide around like the hate in the gaff. Please stop talking that trash, cause the vibes in the front all the way to the back.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Alright, so today we are getting straight into the Inkosi Super Cup last chance qualifiers. It is going to be an absolutely insane day today. We've got a crazy lineup with teams, and of course here with me today I've got my lovely co-host Milky Bar. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. Thank you for asking, DK.
That's great.
Yeah. How's your weekend been?
Crazy, busy, but I mean, we're getting to the highlight of the weekend, that of course being, you know, the last chance qualifiers that we got. So I'm really looking forward to the team, seeing how everyone's going to be performing. I think we're in for quite a treat.
Yeah,
I'm super excited.
I think so too. Very exciting.
Yeah. All right, so we of course now just waiting for the teams to get ready for the match to get started. We got one or two more players to come in. So the format for today is as usual. We're going to have our first round with the knockout rounds, and then of course the top teams from that will then move on over into our best of three that we got starting right over at 7 o'clock. All right, so just looking at some of the teams that we've got in the lobby, I think just already this round is going to be a fairly crazy one, and
yes.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to come up next. And of course, the teams from today, we're going to have the top 8 teams, I believe it is, will then be qualifying for the Umzansi League, which will be starting very soon. So this is the last chance then, of course, now, as the name implies, for the teams to get into the Umzansi League. And also that is just based on the action that we've seen in the past few rounds and over the past few weeks and months. These teams are absolutely insane. And I mean, of course, today we've got some African teams also participating, so that brings yet another level of competition and difficulty to the whole scene. And I really think it is going to be something that is, I don't know, absolutely amazing. I just can't wait. I'm looking forward to vehicles exploding. I love the vehicle explosions. I hope they come. Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Maybe some red zone deaths too. That would be pretty interesting.
yeah. You know, because they say it's only the noobs that get taken by red zone. So.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so the match has started. We're just waiting for everything to load up quickly. Then we'll take you right into the match, and we can see which teams, of course, we have in the lobby. All right, so without further ado, let's jump straight up into that. So as you can see, of course, over in slot 5 there, we've got the players from Nodwin Gaming. We got the players from Elite Outlaws over in slot 6. In 8, we've got the players from Exiles. We've got the team, of course, from Nightwatch over in slot 9. We've got the AWAM Yeeters over in slot 10. In slot 11, we've got the Escapades. We've got the Unsullied Army in slot 12. In 13, we've got the Unknown Soldiers. We also have the Citizens Gaming team in slot 14. In 15, we've got We Bring Hades. We also have House of Anubis in slot 16. In 17, we've got the players there from the YOLO Corp. Also in 18, we've got the team from Blank Legion. In 19, we have the Outsiders. We've got the Dark Dragons in slot 20. In slot 22, we've got the players from Team Unique. And then, of course, last but not least, we've got the team from BBC over in slot 23. So there we go. 64 players, 17 teams. We've got a lovely flight path, of course, taking us from the western side of the match and heading over towards just north there of the Nova Crates. So Milky Bar, there's gonna be action. I mean, there's several places for these teams to move up into, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see a lot of action early on in the match already.
Yeah, I definitely hope there's some some squads going to Pachinki so we could see what goes down there. And maybe Novo as well. But I don't know, it seems like some of them are moving to South George. That looks interesting. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for these last ones now, of course, to start making their way down so we can see where they're going to go. And our first potential fight is, like you mentioned, up in South George, of course. There we got the players from Team Unique, as well as the team there being from the Dark Dragons. So 2 teams touching down right there in South George. We got quite a few teams dropping out over Pachinki.
Yes, that looks very interesting. 3 teams over there.
Yeah, I think that might be our first stop, because we also see the Dragons. They're moving up more or less over towards the hospital area there, and of course the players then from Team Unique heading over towards what seems to be North George.
Yeah, they are very split up as well, I see. But
yeah, so it's definitely going to be quite interesting. We also have, well, it seems like we only have 1 team dropping in Pachinki, that of course being the Exiles. And then of course we got the team over there, the team in slot 5, that is the team from the Haha Gaming. They're making their way over to just towards the northeastern side, and then of course the Outsiders are now pushing up in towards Rozhok. So there's some potential for fight, but if you look at over towards the Nova crates, there we definitely have 2 teams in the same spot, that of course being the players there from the Escapades, as well as of course the team there from the House of Anubis.
yeah, this should be interesting. I see team from Escapades are also split up. We've got 1 player around their houses and the others by the crates. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, we already got the first knock coming in as well. Sufyan going down. Storm moving up with the M16, getting that hit. And it's quite tricky when the teams are split up like this, you know. It makes the support side of, you know, the whole gameplay quite difficult. If you get knocked, that is kind of it. You know, you're done for.
Yeah, it is. It's always amazing to me how they split up like that, because one would think that, you know, staying together is key. But I've also seen a lot of teams, you know, split up into 2s and getting different angles.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's quite beneficial. I mean, obviously it depends on the strat that they're using. But I mean, today I think it was just kind of I would almost say luck of the draw, but it's a little bit more of bad luck than good luck, because they taking hits, and it's quite difficult to get that support in there. We also now just jumping up to the team here from We Bring Hades. As you can see, of course, here just to the south of Prison there, they are closing in on the team up ahead of them, that being the players from the YOLO Corp. Ooh, several hits flying across. YOLO Boss getting taken down. So Killer comes in with a beautiful hit. Let's see, will Forbes be able... No, he's not. Where's Joker? Oh no, man, he's looking for weapons elsewhere. Well, he's not too far away, but we might see those last few hits come in. Oh, now it is. Now he's just running for his life, literally.
Survival is key.
Yeah. All right. So we'll leave Mr. Joker there to move up, hopefully not into too much danger. But let's see. Do we have any other potential fights? Not really that much potential just yet. The teams are starting to spread out and, you know, starting to make themselves a little bit more comfortable, you know, getting accustomed to the spot and kind of getting a feel for the other teams. But we are also seeing the team here from Citizens now moving up in towards the Rozhok area there, where of course we have the team there from the Outsiders official. So maybe they decide to stay and put up a bit of a fight.
Yeah, it looks like they're rotating. Doing some type of rotation around them.
But they're now going into that split that you were talking about.
Yeah, I see 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And maybe just trying to get different angles on them. Wow. We've got a team in red zone over here.
Well, let's keep an eye on the kill feed. Hopefully we'll see a few of them getting hit, but we also have a few more hits, of course. The team from Blank Legion just off in the distance, very, very close to the players there from the Unknown Soldiers. And of course the Citizens now getting to rotate, or getting themselves mobilized, getting ready to roll. So let's see if we jump up to the team here from the Unknown Soldiers. Will we see any shots there? Of course, now just passing by the mansion. And we have the team, of course, from Blank Legion doing a bit of a pursuit here. So let's see, will they catch up? Will they manage to seize the moment there, get some hits in? Because I don't think we've really seen any teams getting hit just yet. Well, aside from the two from the Escapades. Oh, and also the team here from the Yellow Corp. But we haven't seen any teams being sent back. So we have 2 solos running on the map, and then of course several more players rotating around.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I really don't know where to focus. This is always the bigger the circle, the more there is to focus on.
Yeah. And that's always the challenge, is trying to find the best place to go, because you'll see it's like they all decide at one point. It's just like, okay, now it's time for everyone to fight.
Yeah.
And and I think we're gonna get that in this match, judging by the current play of the teams. I think the final few circles are gonna be absolutely insane.
Yes, definitely. That last circle is always the most intense. From all the rooms I've spectated before, it's so difficult to focus on one team because there's just shots coming from everywhere.
And we already got some action now there with the Citizens once again over at Watertown. You can see Citizens getting knocked out in the process. Their Monga going down. We also have the team from the Outsiders rolling up from the eastern side, and of course we've got the team right here behind them, that being the team there from the Haha Gaming, of course. So let's see, will we see any ha-has going, or will the Outsiders come in, get the bounce? They are rolling up. Andrew and Bob coming in, as well as Rasta, and I think it's Prophecy. Can't really read the name there, but we'll see what happens. What's gonna go down? Yeah, Prophecy. Here we go.
Yeah, this should be interesting. See, 3 teams over here.
So the first match is always like the you know, testing the water kind of match. You know, the team's trying to figure out, you know, what's going on, who's going where, and once they hit that comfy spot, man.
Yeah, I think the first match is, you know, everyone is just loosening their fingers and getting into it, but after that they probably play a lot more aggressive, I'm assuming. Yeah,
and you'll see. I mean, we got some crazy teams in here as well, and yeah, I'm just waiting for that action to start, for those shots to start flying. Ooh, Mr. Beer there. All right.
Yeah, he's very, very close.
But he's all alone. The remainder of his team has decided to move out. But we have some more action now between the Elite Outlaws over at Mansion. They're closing in on the team there from Hades. There we go. Shots flying up from Killer. Will he get the hit in? We got Eric and Henry. Oh, shots. Yes. No. Down he goes. Hunter lands the shot. Henry right there next to the tree. Got a little bit of cover, but clearly not enough. Down he goes, our first squad wipe. Well done.
Yeah, well done, guys. Joker is still alive.
Yeah. Oh, we got some more shots. That, of course, now being the Citizens. So they still holding up here in Watertown, as you can see, of course. We got Mr. Beer.
Yes.
He's pulling in. The Outsiders putting their shots across as well. Ooh. Safely makes it up behind some hard cover. So this is going to be an interesting one to see, because we got Hard Gaming now caught in a very peculiar position. Move too much to the left, you get shot. Move too much to the right, you get shot.
That is very true. A tree is never enough cover.
No.
There's just too many angles.
Yeah. And of course, these teams are not scared to rotate, or try get some flanks and stuff going. And as you can see that happening right now, the outside is closing in even more so. We might even see a bit of a pincer maneuver there by Rasta and Prophecy, I think.
Yeah.
Just trying to get that angle. They did stop over at the bridge, so they are getting ready for something. We don't know what it is just yet. Up comes Flo. Down goes Beer.
I almost thought he was going to have a knock there.
Yeah, I thought he fell off the...
Oh! Oh, no. Oh, what a third party over there.
Yeah, Bob doing a fantastic job. So that's Bob, in case you didn't know.
Well done.
Yeah, I call him Bob because I can't pronounce his name. I don't know what it says, so his name is Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, so much easier. Just call him Bob.
Out, Bob. Oh, goodness gracious.
Ooh, there we go. So we got several teams now closing in on each other. As you can see, of course, the 3 teams that we're busy spectating over here. And then, of course, the teams over in Yasnaya's side. Let's quickly see if we can get in on some of that action. We've got the AWAM Eaters. And, of course, the players here from... blah, 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 blah. I blanked now because it's the Blank Legion.
Blank Legion.
So we got the Blank Legion slowly but surely closing in on the Eaters. So let's see, will we get any hits in? We got a Womb Raider, Buffy, Fluffy, and Flighty. I almost said Fluffy. Well, that was rhyming, I guess. And then, of course, Athena. So let's see. Are we going to see some action? Hopefully we do. Hybrid trying to, I don't know, move up a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, this should be interesting.
And we got
see.
Buffy just sitting there, huffing and puffing. Will his house get blown down?
Seems like they want to leave. Or, I don't know, maybe rotate?
It's a bit of a tough one, I mean, because you're always a bit slow to start with a vehicle, when you're getting that rotation going. We also have the players here from the Unsullied Army right here next to them. So everyone now rolling up in towards zone. We've got 2 teams rotating up together. We're bound to see some action. Yes, there we go. Shots flying up. Blank Legion just putting those hits in. Now let's see, will the team here from the Unsullied Army be able to get some hits in return?
Oh, it seems like they're not chasing them anymore. Oh, wait, they actually are? Or seems like it.
We got some shots.
There they come.
We got the shots. No, there we go. So
oh no. I was just getting excited.
yeah, welcome to PUBG Mobile. Alright, so let's see. We got the Elite Outlaws, of course, now. They're holding up just here on the western side, far western side of Mansion. And we got the 2 more players there from the Unsullied Army just rolling up kind of over towards the south of them. And then, of course, we got a few more players over towards the north, that being the AWAM Eaters. The teams are, I'm getting a sense they're a bit hesitant in a sense. They're not playing too aggressively just yet. But I think they're also just trying to get a feel for the teams, trying to see how the other teams are rotating, where they're moving, and, trying to then plan accordingly and see, how they can maybe get the most out of the current match and situations that they have.
Yes, that is very true. It's always interesting to see how these teams go to work, because some of them are really aggressive, but also others like to stay in one place and just wait for people to push up on them and just keep compounds, which is also very clever. Good strategies.
And it also depends on your current positioning in zone. If you are in a spot that is quite favorable, that other teams would very likely try and rotate up towards, that's of course a good place to be holding, and then taking the fights from there, like you said, having the teams come to you, instead of you having to go out and try and find them.
Yes, I see. The zone just switched. A lot of teams moving in now. Immediately. That's the best part to see, is because no one likes fighting out of zone.
And we do have 16 teams still left, 52 players, And I mean, the zone is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Well, that's what I would hope would happen. But, you know, if the zone gets bigger and bigger and bigger, there's something wrong.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah.
Starting with a small zone and getting bigger.
Well, we do
But
see
yeah,
that sometimes with some glitches, but yeah, fortunately that's not the case today. And we got several teams now trying to find a good spot, a good place to move into where they can, you know, hold up and potentially defend the position. And we got a lot of teams also still rolling up, making their way in. As you can see, we got the House of Anubis rolling up. We've got the Team Unique. We've got the Dark Dragons. We've got the Outsiders. We've got the Exiles. Everyone, you know, all very much situated towards the southwestern side of the map here. And then, of course, over towards the northern side, we've got the AWAM Yeeters. We've got the team there from Blank Legion. And, of course, the team from the Elite Outlaws.
Yes, I feel like a lot of teams might, not yet, but I would have thought that they would go to apartments. You know, keeping apartments is always a good place to be, but over here we have a lot of teams here at the bottom. Wow.
And everyone is kind of, in a sense, playing the same strat, you know. They don't want to expose themselves too much, don't want to give the other teams any opportunities, you know, to get any third parties or lucky shots or something going. But it is also at the same time, you know, it's like we want that action. You want the shots to start flying, and at the moment it seems like they're waiting until we get into our last few circles before that is actually going to start happening. And I mean, it is going to be an absolute bloodbath.
Yes, I feel like I have this feeling that everyone is just going to start shooting at each other because they're going to be pushed to each other. Right now, everyone's just avoiding the fight.
Well, we got Shek West just getting hit. The Exiles, of course, now moving up. Down he goes, so that's a straight lobby for Shek. Now we got Dan, Blade, and Nero left for the Dark Dragons. We got the House of Anubis just over towards the north, and of course just on the side here we've got the players there from Team Unique. So we still have quite a few, well, quite a large number rather, of very strong teams still left in this match, and they've not really even started fighting. And whoa, it's gonna be absolutely insane once they eventually start the fights.
Yes, it's going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of third parties happening. Yeah, I can just feel it.
Looking at the northern side of the map now, we got the players there from Blank Legion getting pushed by the team from the Elite Outlaws. You can see Hades just bobbing back and forth in between the buildings. Hunter now also trying to make his way up. We got Payne just patiently waiting here. I thought he was AFK there for a second maybe, but he's just really good at playing hide and go seek. So he might be our third place contender. Let's see how it goes with him. And just waiting now for these shots to start flying across. You can hear some shots in the background. Oh! Rambo gets a hit in on Hades. Nicely done.
Wow. Here we go. Detective is down.
And just like that, they're out. Elite Outlaws out.
That was pretty fast.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
The Outsiders also now taking a few shots over towards BBC. You can see they are now just down to 3 players, but we also have Team Unique tapping off a few shots. Prophecy quickly moving up to Rasta to get that res in. We got the players there from Night's Watch also now rolling up. Are they going to stop up or pull up here towards the players from BBC? Well, they might be just putting themselves in a pretty good spot. You can see Aki, or Aki, whichever one, that guy, this one right here. Yeah. Trying to get a few shots in. Outsiders getting split up once again. We've got the Dark Dragons not too far away. Andrew and company rolling in on them. Oh, House of Anubis getting a hit in on the Exiles as well. So now, this is that time that we've been waiting for. Just look at the zone. Holy...
Very, very, very small.
Holy... I don't know, holy something, but that is insane.
Oh wow, half of the zone is red zone as well. And there's not a lot of compounds in this zone. So it's gonna be a
No.
lot of open fights here.
Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. We already got several shots. The AWAM Yeeters getting hit. Down goes Puffy as well. Womb Raider getting sent back to the lobby. We got Athena and Flighty. Down they go. Just like that. Citizen sending.
Wow. And
And we
zone again.
we're gonna have a crazy amount of that. It's like the zone is starting. No, sometimes has a sick sense of humor, which I love, of course, but the thing is getting a bit evil. Half the map is red zone. The zone shifts. Well, more than half the map is red zone now.
Yeah, this is crazy. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know who to watch. It's like everyone is just shooting at everyone. It's like, oh look, he's dead. Oh look, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh,
Yeah,
he's also dead.
it is. See,
Oh, Night Watch. Will they get it? And they do. No? Yes? No, not yet. We got one left. Slayer, the last one left for the Unsullied armies there. He's searching,
wow.
searching, and almost dead. One more. Oh, what a clutch.
Wow.
Beautiful. Let's jump up to the Blank Legion. They're putting a few shots now, of course, straight up to the Unsullied, or the Unknown Soldiers, rather. Unknown Soldiers just up ahead of them. We've got Citizens on the side as well. Shots flying up in all directions. Rambo getting knocked out. We got a Hybrid Pain and Detective still left. Pronto also getting knocked.
They're so close to each other. I don't know where to focus even.
I just keep on jumping. Jump. Because that's the only way I can try and keep up with all this action. I mean, we got the Team
Yeah.
Unique guys also now just holding up on the side here, right there next to the Exiles. We also have the players from House of Anubis right here with them, Storm and Helios now, of course, just pulling up there to Pronto for some support. We got the Citizens getting hit as well. Shots flying in. We got the Unknown Outsiders.
Oh my goodness. Wow. There's a lot going on here right now.
Yeah, I can't even keep up with all of it. We got Mr. Frustration here. Arrgh. That's kind of how I feel right now, because it's like, wow, there's so much happening. We got 9 teams, 28 players left, and a zone that is 200 meters across.
This is crazy. So much fights going on here right now.
I mean, you can pretty much stand still in one spot and just turn around and just shoot, and you're gonna hit someone somewhere.
Yeah. She would like to see this from the top.
Oh, down goes Pronto. We go BBC getting pinned down behind their vehicle. Unique putting a few shots in. Outsiders pushing up. We got everyone is shooting. I can't even. There's no point in even trying to say who's shooting because everyone's shooting.
Airdrop just landed right with Exiles. Lucky them.
Wow! Just look at the massacre. It's just. Wow!
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I'm pretty sure Zone's gonna take out a couple people over here.
Yeah, just like that. We've gone from everyone to almost no one.
Wow.
In a matter of seconds. You. What the? I knew this was gonna be a crazy match, right? But holy cow.
I guess this is what happens if you wait till the last circle.
Yeah. Welcome to Inkosi.
Wow, this is insane.
got 4 teams left. That being the players there from Blank Legion, Team Unique, the Exiles, and the Unknown Soldiers. Sure. Wow, that was insane. Oh, some beautiful grins from Rambo now coming in. Rambo.
Team Unique. Team Unique still has 3 players.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a full squad in them as well. Wow, this is interesting. I wonder if the Unknown Soldiers, there's only 1 player. I don't think anyone knows about him. He's like they're all on his lonesome. He's just gonna wait there until someone makes a mistake.
And Unique is getting hit hard. We got the Blank Legion now pulling up. Hainsley getting caught in the blue zone. Just pushes in. Will he make it safely? It seems like he does. Still 4 teams left.
There's smoke everywhere as well.
And we got Mr. R just rocking it out there behind the boulder. Ooh. Let's see. Will Hainsley get will he get anything else? Is he gonna get taken out? Or will he get a few thirsts? There we go. Gets a quick thirst in on Hybrid. Now it's Detective up ahead of him. Oh, Rambo. Beautiful play. 3 teams now. Full squad? No? 3 players. Never mind. All right. So it's a 3v2v1.
Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen over here. I see Cheddar and MG are split up a little bit. Seems like they want to keep different angles. And also, they do have uphill advantage somewhat. Oh, Rambo just got knocked.
And now it's a 2v2. And the blue zone is up to Payne and Detective. Come on, who's gonna get it?
Oh my goodness.
Oh. It's Detective versus Cheddar. Is he gonna push? Will Detective try and get the res in? Cheddar seems like he might maybe try moving up somewhere, just trying to find some hits. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's full on going for that push over there. Oh!
Oh, wow. And down he goes.
That was insane.
Well,
that was so close.
Well freaking played. Wow. So we got the Blank Legion finishing off in chicken position, finishing their play on 9 kills. We got the Exiles coming in with 10 kills in 2nd place. We got the Unknown Soldiers in 3rd place, finishing off with 3. We got Team Unique, of course, in 4th place. House of Anubis in 5th place. We got the Dark Dragons in 6th place. The Citizens in 7th. The Outsiders in 8th. We've got the players from BBC getting 9th place. We got the players here from the Unsullied Army, of course, in 10th place. Night's Watch in 11th. We got the Escapades in 12th place. We've got the players from YOLO Corp finishing off in 13th. The AWAM Yeeters in 14th place. We got the players, of course, in 15th. That is the team from Mr. Bear. Who was Mr. Bear with? What team was he playing in? Mr. Bear. Oh, he's over there. There we go. Haha Gaming in 15th place. The players there from the Elite Outlaws, of course, going in 16th place. And then also, last but not least, we've got the players there from We Bring Hades finishing off in 17th place. Whew. All right, so there we go. There we have it. That was one crazy match. Crazy zones that we had right there. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that was really intense. I mean, we went from such big zones to zone closing in faster and faster, and so many teams. Wow. Yeah. Very impressive.
And there was that one. We had 10 teams left, and next moment, like literally a few seconds later, we are down to 4.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that was just like, it's like Thanos just walked in and went, boom, done. Everyone's dead now.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that was really well done.
And this is just the start. We have 3 more games to come. Now just imagine, this is like a warm-up round. Now imagine what to expect in the next 3 rounds. It's gonna be insane. Insane.
Definitely. Very exciting.
Yeah. But there we go, guys. I think very well done to the teams there, putting up a fantastic, fantastic show. I am so glad I was not playing there. Thank you. Thank you.
No, me too.
But yeah, very, very well done. We of course gonna move up into our best of 3. That of course being the actual finals or qualifiers for today. We will be back with that, of course, starting at 7 o'clock. So that would be on the hour. We're gonna be back with the next round. So yeah, go get yourself some popcorn and whatever else you like. When you are watching some insane action, go get it ready, come back, and we will bring you back as soon as everything is set and underway. But in the meantime, I think we're going to jump into a few highlights from the match. And then, of course, yeah, we shall see you back very shortly. Right, so here we go. Action now between the Elite Outlaws over at Mansion. They're closing in on the team there from Hades. There we go, shots flying up from Killer. Will he get the head in? We got Eric and Henry. Oh, shots, yes, no, down he goes. Hunter lands the shot. Henry right there next to the tree. Got a little bit of cover, but clearly not enough. Down he goes, our first squad wipe. Well done. And just waiting now for these shots to start flying across. You can hear some shots in the background. Oh! Rambo gets a hit in on Hades. Nicely done.
Wow. Here we go. Detective is down.
And just like that, they're out. Elite Outlaws out. I don't know, holy something, but that is insane.
Oh, wow. Half of the zone is red zone as well. And there's not a lot of compounds in this zone. So it's going to be a lot of open fights here.
Oh, man, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. We already got several shots. The AWAM Heater's getting hit. Down goes Puffy as well. Womb Raider getting sent back to the lobby. We got Athena and Flighty. Flighty, down they go, just like that. Citizen sending them back.
What?
Will they get it? And they do. No? Yes? No, not yet. We got one left. Slayer, the last one left for the Unsullied armies there. He's searching, searching, and almost dead. One more. Oh, what a clutch.
Wow, this is insane.
Got 4 teams left. That being the players there from Blank Legion, Team Unique, the Exiles, and the Unknown Soldiers. Sure. Wow, that was insane. Oh, some beautiful grins from Rambo now coming in. And we got Mr. R just rocking it out there behind the boulder. Ooh. Let's see. Will Hainsley get will he get anything else? Is he gonna get taken out? Or will he get a few thirsts? There we go. Gets a quick thirst in on Hybrid. Now it's Detective up ahead of him. Oh, Rambo. Come on, who's gonna get it?
Oh my goodness.
Oh. It's Detective versus Cheddar. Is he gonna push? Will Detective try and get the res in? Cheddar seems like he might maybe try moving up somewhere, just trying to find some hits. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's full on going for that push over there. Oh!
Oh, wow. And down he goes.
Alles allemaal net
trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it, now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel it.
fire. 1, 2, 1, 2. I love you. No. 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't stop. I'm on fire. 1, 2, 1, 2. I love you. One, two, three. No.
Let's make this one. Let's make this one. Money.
toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad. Y más feel uninvited. Left home in West LA, I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Right, so we are getting ready for our best of 3. We had the elimination round, and what an elimination that was. It's like I saw in the chat there, someone saying Thanos snapped his finger, and that is definitely what happened right there at the end. Half of the lobby just disappearing all of a sudden. But what a crazy, crazy start to a day. And of course, we've got 3 more matches coming up. And if match 1 was anything to go by, I think the following 3 matches are going to be absolutely insane. We, of course, have those the 10 teams from the other lobby also joining us now for this one. So, yeah, I think we're in for quite a show.
Yeah, this is going to be insane. Wow, got some crazy teams over here.
Yeah, and I think insane is a very a light way of putting it, you know.
Yeah.
We'll just use insane for lack of a better term, you know. Yeah.
Well, technically, looking at what happened in that final circle, I don't think there is a better word to explain what happened.
All right, so the match has started. Let's jump in and see which teams do we have in this lobby. So, yeah, as you guys can see there, of course, we got the players from Unique over in slot 5. We've got the players from the Rogue Gods in 6. We have Hub in 7. We got Quiet Storm in slot 8. We got the players there from Vigor Esports in slot 9. We got the RVG team over in slot 10. We got Testo Gang in 11. The Citizens in slot 12. We got the team there from Team Sabaweli in slot 13. That's gonna confuse me a little bit later on. We got the 4U Quest in slot 14, Exiles in 15, House of Anubis in slot 16. We've got the players, of course, from Citizen Gaming in slot 17, the Outsiders in 18, Unsullied Army in 19. We've got Blank Legion in slot 20, Unknown Soldiers in 21, Unique in 22, the Dark Dragons in 23, and then, of course, the players from BBC over in slot 24. The flight path, of course, taking us once again from the western side of the map, and this time we're heading down over towards the Nova Crates. So yet again, some nice spots there for the teams to drop down in. And whew.
Yeah. This flight path actually looks very similar to the one we just had in the previous game. So I'm thinking the same thing is going to happen here. We're going to have a couple teams going to George South, Pachinki, School, Nova, maybe military as well. I don't think we had any other teams going to military in the previous game.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Not that I really. Well, I think there was one or two teams that maybe dropped on the Sosnovka military island. We had that one team. Well, in fact, we had the 2 teams over at the Nova Crates, right in the beginning of the match, and then we had the one team over at the military base, and you know they kind of just rotated up onto the main island from there. And a lot of similarities, once again, aside from the flight path, but also the places where the teams are going. We got the Dark Dragons once again going to South George. We got Unique heading up over towards North George. Of course, well. No, not Unique. Yeah, that is Unique. Then, of course, we got the players from Unique Elite. Do we have 2 Unique teams in here? That's gonna... Yeah, we do. So
I
2
think
Unique
so,
teams.
yeah.
All right. So we got some potential action, of course, over in Primorsk. We got the Exiles, of course, dropping down in Pachinki once again. Quiet Storm landing out in the open there. We got the Outsiders landing fairly close to Gatka. We got several more teams landing a little bit more to the eastern side, of course. There you got Citizens, we got the Rogue Gods, we got the Blank Legion, we got the players, of course, also there from Testo Gang, BBC, Unsullied Army. So a lot of potential fights in this match early on as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, there we go.
I think, yeah, in Primorsk, things should be getting a little heated. I think only one person from Unique down here with these 2 teams, very, very far away from his teammates.
Yeah, he's risking a little bit, you know, dropping all the way down there. And we got several players now. I mean, there's so much potential just in the start of the match. BBC and Unsullied Army is so close together. We got the players here from Blank Legion, of course, now pushing up on the Citizens. There we go. Gad getting taken down by Hybrid. Being fisted into the lobby. We got the players here from Citizens, this being, you know, Priest, 11 and Sunny just holding up in the compound. We've got a few more players not too far away, those being the Rogue Gods. So they're making their way around. Everyone is still, you know, trying to find a spot that they kind of feel comfortable in. You know, before they start turning up the aggression that I'm expecting we're going to see a lot of as this match progresses.
Yeah. We've got two Citizens teams in here as well. I just noticed that. Team 12 and 17.
Oh. Oh yeah, Citizens Esports and Citizens Gaming. Well, that's going to be an interesting one.
Wow. Wow.
All right,
What
so
do we
let's
have here?
Well, we got some shots flying up. We got Zona just tapping away at Kratos, just there on the side of farm. Nothing really major. Yeah, it definitely seems like the teams are, you know, just trying to find a good spot to get their loot going. We're not seeing a lot of aggression just yet. You know, we do see some shots as the teams, of course, you know, get an opening or get an angle on the player as he rotates up. But aside from that, you know, there's nothing really majorly happening at the moment. We got Nihal having a bit of a go at his 3-wheel of death.
I think everyone's just trying to loot up at this point.
Because I think
Maybe Team Sabaweli and Team Outsiders, I believe. They might have some interaction there because it's School and Rozok over there.
Well, and then of course also the Nova Crates, who got the House of Anubis guys very, very close there to, you know, the Unknown Soldiers. So, yeah, maybe we'll see a few shots coming up here as well. We got Encrypted, Pornstar, and that's all I can see for the Unknown Soldiers. And then of course the whole team here from the House of Anubis. Pronto, Storm, Helios, and Thugger getting their loot on.
They completely split up. Professor and... Oh, I just see Professor. Professor is over at... going to Yasnaya, and the others... Oh, they are going over the bridge right now. Interesting. That's really weird. Maybe they had some issues with jumping or something.
Yeah, well, we'll see where they choose to rotate to. We also have, of course, the two teams up here in Yasnaya, as you mentioned. You know, the players there from Blank Legion, of course, Hub. So, yet another spot for some potential action. Just waiting to see now, are the teams going to start engaging? You know, are we going to see a crazy, you know, final few zones as we had in the previous round? Or... you know, are we going to see some shots before that happens?
Maybe 1 or 2 squad wipes. I think it's going to be the same thing again. Small zone, lots of people.
Well, and the teams are getting very close. We got the Unsullied Army. They're very, very close to BBC. We got the Citizens and, of course, the players there from... That is... Team Sabaweli, they're also very close. We got the Rogue Gods right there with them as well. BBC running a few people over, getting a few hits in. That's always fun. There we go. Down goes Jess.
BBC.
Yeah, they over there near Malta, just south of the prison. Here we go. The Citizens putting in a few hits now. There's
a lot of people seems to be going to Yasnaya right now. The 4 potential teams over there. Well, one is like all the way up there. Definitely 3 over there right now.
Oh, we got our 2 Unknown Soldiers. Well, yeah, Unknown Soldiers getting taken down. So down goes Encrypted and Pornstar. So they got sent back to the lobby. We got one of the unique teams Just rotating past them now as well. The team, of course, here from Sabaweli. So what's quite interesting to see though is like even though there's no crazy action just yet, everyone is taking every shot that they can get.
Yeah.
You know, so they don't waste the opportunity. You know, even if it's not necessarily going to be a knock, but just the fact they are still putting the damage into the teams, you know, just showing them, hey, you know, we're not scared, we're not going to back off, we're just going to keep pushing until we eventually actually get someone. You know, that is absolutely fantastic to see.
I wonder if there's going to be any bridge camping happening here. Because I do see... I do see the two teams that still have to go over the bridge, but seems to be going to the left side.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the blue zone is you know, on the prowl as well. It's making its way up in towards zone. And this is very much the point where we're going to see, you know, a little bit of action between the teams as we've got the ones coming from outside of the zone making their way in. You know, trying to find a place for themselves to you know, to pull up into and, you know, figure out their next move from there.
Yeah.
And then also the teams that we currently have in zone, you know, trying to see where they're going to rotate to. Are they going to change position? You know, are they satisfied with, you know, the current state of things that they have with them? You know, like, you know, are they going to try and move up, maybe get a better position, you know, try and set up a potential ambush or something. You know, so it's definitely an interesting phase of the game, you know, seeing where these teams decide to go. Because we know that they are not scared to you know, to shoot. That is for damn sure. But
Very, very aggressive.
Yeah.
I wonder if something might happen, yeah. Because they're all moving in and at the bottom. And it seems like Team Vigor is also pretty far out of zone. I think they're struggling to find a vehicle or something. Or they struggled to find a vehicle.
No, every day they're struggling. Let's see, will we see some... We got Slayer, of course, here from the Unsullied Army. Right there next to, you know, one of the players from the Testo gang. So now waiting to see if they're going to put any hits across. That's, of course, you know, close to the bridge. We've got several teams making their way in. I mean, we're just waiting for the action. RVG just passing right past the Quiet Storm guys. We got all those teams up in Yasnaya. We've got the Dragons also now moving up in towards the same position. Yo, no, this is definitely going to be a crazy one. Once these shots start flying, I don't think there's going to be much of an end. Or, you know, it's going to be one of those relentless fights. It's just like shots upon shots upon shots, and then some shots because of the shots, and here it starts.
Yeah.
Oh,
got some action happening there in Yasnaya.
Yeah, Hybrid just got himself knocked out. Pulling up to the building hub, putting some great shots in. We got Maloidas just up in the window. Ooh. We got Mad Gas. Who else? D-Rex and Toxic. Wow, what a grin.
Wow, got the thirst on Hybrid too.
And we got Toxic holding up just on the outside of the wall here. Just patiently waiting. We also have the team there from the Road Gods, of course, now moving in from the east. You know, they can hear the shots and the action taking place. And, you know, they don't want to miss out on too much. So they're slowly but surely trying to make their way up. Of course, now without exposing themselves too much in the process.
Yes, definitely. Maybe trying to do a third party on them. Huh. Oh, goodness gracious. Team Blank Legion is going to be sandwiched.
Yeah, and that's not the kind of sandwich that you'd want, you know. We got the Quiet Storm team also now taking a few hits here from the House of Anubis up in the red zone. So not only are they fighting each other, but also the potential threat there from the zone landing on the head. We got the team there from 4U, of course, now getting flung out of the vehicles. So that now this has turned into an official match, because we've seen it's not official until we see players getting themselves flung from vehicles.
Definitely.
That's just one of those things. That's how you know that you know, it's about to go down.
Ooh. We've got some action here with the Unsullied Army. Seen there was some shots going off here. Oh, but there's only one person left.
Ooh, beautiful grenade from Bronta now flying up. We missed that one, but we got Mr. Lil Boat. Yeah, that's the last one from the Testo gang.
Yes.
And he's getting
pushing
rushed.
him.
Yeah. Is that death that I see? Yes. Well, Lil Boat's gonna see some death too now anytime soon. As well as the lobby.
This poor man. Oh.
Up comes Slayer.
Sorry,
and
Little Boat.
puts him down. So well done. Well done. And I'm waiting for this fight up in the north here between Blank Legion and Hub. I mean, they are right there on each other's doorsteps. Just waiting for those shots to start flying. And of course also the Outsiders and Blank Legion. Not a lot of distance between them. We've got BBC also possibly maybe rotating out of Malta, heading up towards the 4U team. Ooh, what a shift on zone. Wow.
Yep, this Yasnaya is going to be crazy in a bit. I can just feel it.
Yeah, this is gonna be the apocalypse right here.
These two compounds on the edge of the zone are also very popular to take. I think there's going to be a couple people there.
Well, it seems like we've got the Exiles heading up in that direction.
Yeah.
So they're slowly moving up to that side. But that, of course, puts them in a great position to get a bit of a third party in on the Hub team.
Yes, definitely.
But that, of course, only when Hub starts engaging with someone, you know, kind of giving away their position. Because they are blindly, in a sense, rolling up. You know, hoping to find a good spot without getting sent into the lobby just then on the spot. So, yeah. Oh, and
Yeah, they're just going
there
straight
it goes.
in there. Now I have 4 teams in Yasnaya and a 5th one approaching. Things are gonna get heated here in a minute.
We got the BBC guys. Oh, they just took out the play. Well, no, 4U just took out 2 of the BBC players there. Well done.
Wow, I missed that completely.
Yeah, I tried jumping up to that and then it was already over. They were that
I'm
quick.
I'm so focused on what's happening here in Yasnaya. There's so many teams here. Something has to go down.
There we go. So the Rogod's getting hit now. We got one of the unique teams just up on the hill, trying to put a few hits in over towards the players there from House of Anubis, because they're also joining the party in Yasnaya. Wow. I think there's only like 2 teams that didn't get the invite. That, of course, being the players there from the Unsullied Army and Quiet Storm. Because they're a bit late to the party, but hopefully they decide to join, you know?
Yeah, I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, they're like, you know, it's not that much.
Oh, goodness. It's currently 6 teams in Yasnaya and nothing is happening. How is that even possible?
Well,
Some shots here with citizens.
yeah, we also have the players here from the Unknown Soldiers, right there with RVG. So we've got 2 players upstairs, 2 players downstairs. So Tokyo and Enzo just down below, and then of course Mr. R and the Professor just upstairs. So they're really trying to get those hits in, but we're not seeing any of them going anywhere just yet.
Seems like the BBC and Unique are also about to have a showdown over here.
Just
on the
there
edge of zone.
Yeah, just
pretty
there in
close
mansion.
to each other. Yeah. Oof, and there Yasnaya is out of zone.
Up comes the push on. Oh, beautiful shot by Professor. So RVG taking a bit of damage. Professor really low on health. You can just hear the shots in the background as well. Will Enzo push up? Sabaweli getting a few hits in as well.
Oh goodness.
Just waiting now to see what's going to happen. Oh, up comes the Gren. Quick vault.
It's like a 1v1 going down here between Enzo and Professor.
And you can see it's some hot action because there's smoke all over the place. That's how you know. You know, it's a hot spot. Because where there's smoke, yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yes.
Or just a really good grenade. But it's interesting to see that shift on zone. I mean, it moved, you know, away from Yasnaya. Now all the teams that we had there now need to find a new place to go.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of compounds. Once again, seems like gonna be a very open zone again. A lot of teams left. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we got some action. So that was the Citizens just putting a quick few shots in. They're also taking quite a bit of damage, but managing to take down the team from Hub. We got the Dark Dragons also now just tapping off a quick few shots. Ooh, I think Hub blew themselves up. We got the Exiles. Oh, BBC pushing up on the players here from Unique. So good call on that one. Here they come. Let's see. Right, so there's two left. Two left from BBC. So that is Falak and Nihal.
Ooh. Oh, you just took out. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. Here comes next zone. Completely open except for that little part at the top.
Vehicle explosion. But it's insane. Just look at the map, the shots. It's a madhouse.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Wow. I mean, Unsolid Army.
Nahal.
Oh.
Nahal's the only person left from BBC right now. And he is all by himself over there. His team Unique.
Oh, Quiet Storm is also getting hit. We got Indra getting knocked out. Lone God, the lone survivor left. Well, that's usually what survivor means, but whatever. Let's jump up to Nihal. Nihal just on the side of Unique here. And then, of course, the beautiful third-party shots coming in from the Dark Dragons. We got 13 teams left. And so many of them just on top of each other. Stacked players upon players. Enzo getting a quick few hits in on the Unique team now as well. Let's see. Will we get any more shots? Oh, down goes Enzo. Yeah, we're seeing some great shooting between these teams, eh? The Outsiders, of course, right there next to the House of Anubis. You got the Unsullied Army now also just trying to pick off a few hits over towards the team there from Blank Legion. This blue zone.
Insane.
This blue zone.
Yeah, it's hurting.
It's gonna be a game changer.
Ooh. It seems like they want to push up on Unsullied Army. Blank Legion. Or, I don't know, there's one person left. Only Tyrant is left. I think they... Wow. So much going on here right now.
Yeah,
Oh
I've resorted to silence because I'm trying to focus on all this action. It's insane. Once again, I mean, we got 8 teams left. We got this small little zone. You know, everyone trying to get hits in. We got shots flying all over the place. Like, it's everyone's trying to engage all at the same time. It's insanity.
Yeah. And Playzone just claimed 2 lives. Oh my goodness. Wow. 5 teams still out of zone.
And I mean, just look at the teams that we have in zone at the moment. We got 4U, we got the Rogue Gods. Oh, we got the Dragons. They just ripping it up. We got Unique trying to move in. We got Citizens holding up in zone. We got the Outsiders just on the outside there. We got another Unique team, of course, over towards the north. And then, of course, the House of Anubis player way off in the distance. Everyone is trying to make their way in, trying to get some position. And, I mean, there's only so much space.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the same thing happen again. Everyone's just gonna be pushed towards each other. Wow, look at all those knocks. This is crazy.
Wow.
Ooh, Unique. Playzone has just claimed another life.
No, Playzone is deadly. I mean, I'd love to see what the KD is for the Playzone, because I think it'd be something insane. But, I mean, the Playzone is almost the... Oh, down goes the House of Anubis players as well. Blue Zone is almost like the MVP of every match.
That is very true. People underestimate it. Wow. 15 players left.
And a little smidge of a zone left as well.
Only 2 full squads. Interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy finish. I mean, so we got Unique on a full squad, the Dragons on a full squad. We got 2 players there from Citizens. That, of course, being Citizens Gaming. We got the Outsiders. We got another Unique team just off in the distance as well. Walk. Just putting those shots into Shek. We got Blade now trying to move up. Dan and Nero also just trying to cover some of the angles. Wow.
Right now, I feel like Outsiders probably have the best position because they have uphill advantage and also very far away from all the action. So they're probably going to wait until the last second to get... Oh, there we go. Play zone.
Yo.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness.
It's like someone's just hitting the delete button as that blue zone rolls up. It's just like, lobby.
Bye. Okay, you literally just made it with 1 HP into that zone. But there you go, out. Wow.
Yo, no, this is insane. 4 teams left, 10 players. Several of them knocked, getting rezzed up. Blade getting the hit in. Well done. Now we're down to 3. The Outsiders, the Dragons, and of course Unique. Unique haven't moved up much at all. We still have Sorry, and then of course Hainsley. Down goes Hainsley. Sorry, now the next one. Oh, gets the hit on the Outsiders. Up comes the third party from the Dragons.
Okay. A 3v3?
Yeah, 3v2. Well, it's a 2v2 because you got 1 knocked on each side.
Oh, yes, I didn't even notice that. Oh my goodness.
All right, and both the knocked ones get claimed. So now it's Bob and Rasta up against Nero and Dan. Dan the man, let's see. Will he get it? Will he get those hits? I mean, Bob out in the open. Oh, beautiful shot. 1-4. Yeah, nice straight off there.
This always happens. No. Oh, wow. What? That's crazy.
No. And that is why it is Dan the man.
Dan the man.
Yeah, well, the Dark Dragons finishing there, getting themselves a lovely chicken dinner, also finishing off with 10 kills. So very well done on that. We got the Outsiders, they finished off on 13 kills. Then, of course, we got one of the unique teams. They're finishing off in 3rd place with 2 kills. The other unique team finishing with 12. So, yeah, interesting finish. We've got the Citizens also coming in with 3 kills in 5th place. We got the House of Anubis in 6th. We got the players there from 4U Quest in 7th place. We got the Rogue Gods in 8. BBC in 9. The team there from the Unsullied Army, of course, in 10th place. Blank Legion finishing off in 11th. We got Quiet Storm finishing off in 12th place. The team from RVG taking 13th. We got the players from Vigor Esports finishing in 14th. The Exiles going out in 15th place. We also have the players there from... let's see then. I forgot the name here. Blah 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 blah. What's this one here? The one with... Oh yeah. Team Savaweli. Okay, there we go.
Savaweli.
Yeah, in 16th place. We've got the Citizens in 17th. We got the Unknown Soldiers in 18th. Hub in 19th. And yeah, then of course we got Mr. Havoc and teammate. They were of course from... What's the... Oh, there we go, the Testo Gang. Alright, cool. Testo Gang finishing off in 20th place. So there we go, there we have it. That was the first match. We have 2 more to come. So a very, very interesting finish to that first match. Some crazy action there. That zone being, well, typical PUBG once again. You know, moving as we only know PUBG does. You know, once you think you're in a good spot, it's like, nah, how about I go the complete opposite direction, go somewhere else, and let's see what you can do with that. And I mean, you know, it makes for a very, very interesting zone and a very interesting play, especially with this level of teams that we've got competing here today.
It definitely does. Very, very strong teams. And it's crazy. Like, you think one person's going to win, but then the other team gets it at the last second. Yeah. I mean, wow, that was really crazy. Yeah. And that's the beauty of the Battle Royale, you know, and even the Blue Zone and stuff. It's so unpredictable. Even if there's a team that you are almost 100% convinced they are going to get the chicken, it can, just in a snap of a finger, you know, it just changes. Thanos comes in and says, no, not today. Wow.
But yeah, guys,
very, very impressive.
There we go. I think we're gonna jump up into the highlights for the match, and of course we'll bring you back once we got the second one underway. So stay tuned. We will be back in a few minutes time, or few moments time rather. Yeah, so there we go. Without any further ado, into the highlights. And they're from Bronte now flying up. We missed that one, but we got Mr. Lil Boat. Yeah, that's the one, last one from the Testo Gang.
Yes.
And he's getting rushed. Yeah. Is that death that I see? Yes. Well, Lil Boat's gonna see some death too now anytime soon. As well as the lobby.
This poor man.
Up comes Slayer.
Sorry, Lil Boat.
Ni hao.
Ooh. Oh, you just took out. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. Here comes next zone. Completely open except for that little part at the top.
Vehicle explosion! Well, that's usually what survivor means, but whatever. Let's jump up to Nihal. Nihal just on the side of Unique here. And then, of course, the beautiful third-party shots coming in from the Dark Dragons. We got 13 teams left. And so many of them just on top of each other. Stacked players upon players. Enzo getting a quick few hits in on the Unique team now as well. Let's see. Will we get any more shots? Oh, down goes Enzo. We got the Outsiders just on the outside there. We got another Unique team, of course, over towards the north. And then, of course, the House of Anubis player way off in the distance. Everyone is trying to make their way in, trying to get some position. And, I mean, there's only so much space.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the same thing happen again. Everyone's just gonna be pushed towards each other. Wow, look at all those knocks. This is crazy.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Wow.
Ooh, unique. Playzone has just claimed another life.
No, Playzone is deadly. I mean, I'd love to see what the KD is for the Playzone, because I think it'd be something insane. But I mean, the Playzone is almost the down goes the house of Anubis players as well. It's like someone's just hitting the delete button as that blue zone rolls up. It's just like lobby, 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 lobby.
Bye. Kaish literally just made it with 1 HP into that zone. But there you go, out. Wow.
Yo, no, this is insane. 4 teams left, 10 players. Several of them not getting rezzed up. Blade getting the hit in. Well done. Yo, no, this is insane. 4 teams left, 10 players. Several of them not getting rezzed up. Blade getting the hit in. Well done. Now we're down to 3. The Outsiders, the Dragons, and of course Unique. Unique haven't moved up much at all. We still have Sorry, and then of course Hainsley. Down goes Hainsley. Sorry, now the next one. Oh, gets the hit on the Outsiders. Up comes the third party from the Dragons.
Notice that. Oh my goodness.
Right, and both the knocked ones get claimed. So now it's Bob and Rasta up against Nero and Dan. Dan the man. Let's see. Will he get it? Will he get those hits? I mean, Bob out in the open. Oh, beautiful shot. 1-4. Yeah, nice straight off there.
This always happens. No. Oh, wow. What?
Chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. And speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. in my mind, I slowly drifting by. All the poems I wrote for you, they made me blind, they made me lie. Heard you in the rain, will you always be there? Last thing you said. Sorry if it's too late. Heard you in the rain, will you always be there? Last thing you said. Sorry if it's too cloudy skies and lips of fire and stars between these two worlds. You try to find your own. I try to run, try to hide. I needed to survive. Heard you in the rain. Will you always be there? Last thing you said. Sorry if it's too late.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Right, so we are getting ready for our second match. This, of course, being the second one of the best of three. So we got this one and one more to go. The teams have put up quite a fight over the past two matches, and of course, I think we are in for quite a ride in the upcoming two. The teams are, of course, playing to qualify for the Umzansi League, and this being the last chance qualifier is, as the name implies, their last chance to do that. And yeah, you can see they're putting up one crazy fight. So Milky Boy, I think this is if the previous match was anything to go on, this one's gonna be insane.
Yeah, make or break, definitely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, make or break
with
is
each game that we,
Yeah, sorry.
oh yeah, with every match that we've been watching, things seem to be a little bit more intense at the end of the game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be interesting to see if they start doing anything differently with the last two games.
Yeah. No, what I was gonna say is with the make or break, it's just based on the amount of action and what these teams are doing. I mean, they might even break my device. You know, there's so much happening, and it's so difficult to get into all the stuff. You know, but that's absolutely fantastic. I love it. You know, I'd much rather struggle to get everywhere than, you know, struggle to find action. And I mean, we have bucket loads of action happening throughout the rounds. And I mean, yeah, like I said, I think the upcoming 2 matches are going to be even more crazy than the ones that we've already seen. You know, it only tends to get better and better and better. More intense, more action. So yeah, I'm very keen to get this started. So we're just waiting for the last few players to make it in. There we go. Lobby has kicked off. So let's see. Hopefully we can get in on some of that action. We are back again on the Erangel as well, once again. So yeah, all 3 maps on the Erangel map. Woo! Alright, let's go look at the teams. As you can see, we've got the players there from Unique Elite over in slot 5. We've got the Rogue Gods, of course, up in slot 6 once again. We've got Hub in slot 7. We've got Quiet Storm in slot 8. We've got Vigor Esports in 9. We've got RVG in slot 10. We got the players, of course, from Testo Gang in slot 11. In 12, we got the players there from, well, that's For You Quest. We got the players from Sabaweli in 13. We got the Citizens Esports team in slot 14. We also have the Exiles in 15. The House of Anubis team in slot 16. We got the Citizens Gaming team in slot 17. The Outsiders in 18. The Unsullied Army in slot 19. Blank Legion in slot 20. Unknown Soldiers over in slot 21. Well, they're supposed to be there. We got Team Unique over in 22. We got the Dark Dragons in 23. And then, of course, we got the players there from BBC over in slot 24. And a little bit of a change with the flight path.
Yes. Exciting. I think still a lot of people may be going to George South. Very far jump, but I think they'll stop and take a car over there. And Primorsk may be Ferry Pier, Milta, definitely. There's a lot of places to go compared to the other flight path, I think. Whoa. A lot of people jumped. Wow.
Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy one, and we got well, yeah, 3 teams already heading down over towards Primorsk. We got 3 or 4 teams heading up north, and that's just at the start of the flight path. And I mean, just going further down as the plane progresses, you can see several more teams making their way down. So yeah, I think it's definitely got to be an interesting one, seeing where everyone's gonna go.
George South again. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. Oh wait, one's pulling back. I don't really know what's happening there, but Primorsk is definitely hot again.
You can see several players not just making their way around. We've got the players, of course, the teams there from the RVG making their way. We've got the team, of course, from Unique Elite. And then also we've got the team there from Vigor Esports. So we are bound to see a lot of action between these teams as they, you know, start moving in on each other and start having those shots fly across. So now just waiting to see who's going to be the first team to put those shots in. Will it be over here in Primorsk, or will we see it elsewhere on the map? We've got quite a spread though. I mean, if you go towards the eastern side of the map, you know, the teams are, you know, a little bit more spread out in comparison to the teams that we've got here on the western edge. This western edge is very clumped up, you know, very, I don't know, all bundled up in those 2 sections. One up to the north over towards Georgia Pool, and the other one, of course, you know, down over towards Primorsk.
Yeah, very, very, very clustered. Don't really know. Team BBC is also split up into 3. That's strange. Over here at Malta Power.
Yeah. And we got the Unsullied Army right there, fairly close to them up in Malta, and of course the Rogue Gods just off in the side. And we got a few shots now flying up here from the Unique Elite. right over towards the players, of course, there. Oh, from RVG. Down goes the first one. Quick few thirsts now trying to come in. We got Bum Bum, Enzo, and Tokyo still left there for RVG. But they're, of course, very close there to the players from the Viga Esports team. So maybe we'll see some more shots there as well. So that was a bit of a... Sorry.
No. I was just about to say, it seems that they are moving closer to each other.
Yeah.
I want to continue this fight.
Yeah,
Payback.
And I mean, they did take a bit of it. They did take the casualty there, but the level of these teams, one casualty, it's not the end of the game. We can still see some amazing things happening, especially now with the players here from Viga Esports pushing up. You can see Max just on the other side of the wall there, Deadshot and Manu right there next to them as well. So yeah, I definitely think we're in for a lot of action still. Even if we have some solos, we've seen a lot of aggression even from solos playing, and that that does say something about the level of the teams that we have in this competition.
Yes, I think that's one thing that stands out about all of these teams is that no matter how little they have left in their team, they just, they go for it. And a lot of the time, the other team doesn't expect that. Like they think, oh, they're not going to push up on us, but then they surprise them by doing it.
But it's great seeing that confidence in the teams. So regardless of what has happened, to the structure of the team, the players are still confident enough in their own skill to say, I'm still going to push these guys. I'm still going to try and get these skills in, because at the end of the day, that's kind of what counts. That's what puts the teams, in the level that they are playing. It sets them apart from the other, the other teams in other competitions that don't necessarily compete on the same level. Because I mean, here we've got the players from RVG. They are getting rushed by a team that had, the numbers in their favor. And RVG just sitting on 2 players. Tokyo, of course, I don't know, off somewhere way off in the distance. And they try and get a bit of ground between them and the team that's trying to push up. Then they pull up the handbrake, turn around, put a few shots in, and then they continue on once again. And just like that, look, it's paying off. They've systematically, they've systematically thinned out the whole team that's trying to push up on them. Viga Esports down to their last player now.
I don't know if he's going to stay or go. He's probably going to try and leave, though. I would be the clever thing to do after what I just witnessed. Oh, I've just got a knock on RVG.
And so slowly but surely these teams are now starting to make their way in. And of course you've got a zone shifting down over towards the military island. And we've got the House of Anubis team right there on the bridge, setting up a bit of a bridge camp as we've got the teams now rotating up. The row guards, as you can see, making their way. Up comes Straighter, the first one to test the waters. No shots. Wow, that's surprising.
Just had Team Unique and Team Exile cross over the bridge with no interaction.
Right, so let's see. Will the players here from Sabaweli have any luck crossing the bridge? House of Anubis just waiting there, greeting President as he moves across, takes hits, and down he goes. I like it. President going straight to the lobby. Yes, sir.
Oh, goodness.
And it's fantastic. I mean, yeah, bridge camp is always it's great when you're the one doing, the bridge camp.
Yes.
Not so much fun when you're getting camped on. So, you're gonna die is getting hit. Down goes Luffy. So the players here from Sabaweli left with their last 2, that being Shroud and IMH. We also have BBC rolling up. Nihal just observing the situation, assessing it, deciding whether or not it is time to rush, and he decides that it's a good time to go. But we of course know there's a team waiting on the other side of the bridge. So
Oh my dear soul. And they're only 2 of their players. The other 2 are still back, coming in. This is crazy.
or that plan B. When in trouble on the bridge, just jump off.
Survival is key.
Yes, sir. And we got the players here from Sabaweli now. They've retreated ever so slightly, moved up into the compounds, you know, just away from the bridge, you know, so that they're not in any imminent danger just yet. You know, they still have a fighting chance. And everyone just slowly but surely trying to figure out which way, you know, would be the best for them to make their way across. We've got several teams already up on this island, and it's interesting to see that we don't have anyone camping the western bridge. There's no camping happening. The eastern bridge, however.
It is strange.
The eastern bridge is hot. But I mean, the western one is like, meh, it's okay. Just come over here. It's the safe spot to cross.
There's a lot more action happening in the start of the game, in this game, compared to the previous 2.
And you can see the House of Anubis guy still on the bridge. Thunga just patiently waiting there in his vehicle, seeing if he can spot anyone as they try and push across. The players there from BBC, of course, now managing to flank all the way around, heading over towards the eastern side, making their way towards the Nova crate. So the Rogue Guards now getting hit by Storm. So Storm kind of anticipating their move there, moving up towards the side of the bridge and just picking away at the players as they, of course, now try to make it to land safely. And yeah, Kratos taking a few hits in the process.
We've got a lot of teams that still have to go over the bridge too, so I would like to see what happens here. Huh.
I mean, that's a risk you take when trying to swim across, you know. You can only stay submerged for so long, you know. You have to kind of come up for quick breath. And you know, if you've got a team that on the opposite end, you know, with quick enough reactions, you know, and sharp enough eyes, if they spot you, I mean, you're pretty much done for, you know. There's no hope for you, you know. It's like
yes,
that.
Definitely. Especially if they know you in that water, they will not stop until they finish you.
Oh, but some beautiful moves there by Pronto. Really trying to find the best possible approach. He's really searching, you know, for these players from the Rogue Guards, really trying to get that angle and get those hits in.
Yes. Very, very nice. And I see Team Outsiders are also trying to do somewhat of a bridge camp over here, I think, on the other side. And we've got a couple teams that seems to be coming in from that side too, so maybe there will be bridge camping in this side too.
Yeah, hopefully. And we also now have a drop coming down there with the players from Unique Elite, you know, so there's a bit of a change up. You know, we've got some level 3 gear now coming into play, some, you know, some great weapons. You know, it's definitely going to bring, you know, it's definitely going to change things up when you also have the players here now from Blank Legion. Ooh, battling it out with the players, of course, there from Testo Gang as they move up. Testo Gang down to their last 2. Lil Boat, once again, one of the last few survivors.
Poor man.
He's a tough little boat. Oh! Hybrid puts in a great shot. Up comes Shakes, just trying to dodge bullets. Beautiful assault there by Blank Legion, but they managed to land the finishing blows. Well done, well done. Here we go. So we're getting some action. We got the players here from Unique Elite, of course, not closing in on the Exiles.
Oh.
So hopefully we'll see some action there. And yeah, that bridge on the opposite side where we've got the players now from the Unsullied Army, they're just trying to get across. But once again, House of Anubis just steps in their way, puts the shots in. The rest of the Unsullied Army deciding it's better to maybe just make a U-turn and go back the other way.
Yes. Even RG, I see that they got one of them, RG Odin, he got him eventually, but Kratos is still alive and kicking, trying to escape.
Ooh, Unique and the Exiles exchanging a few shots. There we go. Cheddar getting a beautiful knock in there on Mr. Godly. Quick knock and thirst. Exiles, of course, now pushing up straight onto the same, into the same compound as we've got Unique. But Unique now, of course, slowly but surely starting to rotate out. You got a Hawk now just providing some cover there, while the other two, of course, now start moving up. That being Exist and Kaish. Well, whichever, that one. Let's just go with Cash. Cash is easier to say.
The zone is still big, but I feel like there's a lot less people for this zone than there was in the previous two games.
Yeah. Yeah, and the players are stubborn in a sense. You know, they're like, no, I don't want to go to the lobby just yet. I want to stay, I want to fight. And they do. They put up one hell of a fight, you know, and that makes for a crazy, crazy action-packed final few zones.
Yeah. Ooh, what a weird shift. Things are about to go down.
Oh, just look
goodness.
at that. Unique down to their last one. Hawk is the last hopeful. Oh, gets a beautiful hit in on Horus. NG moving in. Will he get it? Oh, what a play. Well done.
That was really well done, yep.
We've got several teams now on the northwestern side of the map, which is an interesting change up on things. I mean, we saw quite a few of them making their way down over towards the south, and now a few of them returning over towards the main island. We got the players here from RVG taking quite a few hits. Enzo, the last one left, going up against the Dark Dragons, but they've got him surrounded, and down goes Enzo. So 16 teams.
That's a lot of people still.
And we're going to see a lot of action. I mean, it's just getting tougher and tougher, intense. You know, it's just so much more intense every passing moment, because there's so much more riding on, you know, the plays of the teams. As the zone keeps on moving, the zone keeps on shrinking.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's insane. That's why I like what I do. I don't have to I don't have to play and sit with all this stress, because man, I can just imagine.
We watch it, we don't play it.
Yes. Yes.
But Team Citizens are still out of zone. Very far out of zone. I hope that they can make it in time.
Wow, yeah, that is insanely far out of zone.
I've been keeping my eye on them. I think they struggled to find a vehicle or something, because they've been there for quite some time now. I think Unique and For You are probably also going to have a fight real soon. Very close to each other over there.
Well, because we still got a Hawk, Exist, and Cash left there for the Unique team. We've got the players here from 4U just, you know, trying to find a good approach. We got Skya, Rushba, let's go with that, Zelkro and Zenko. So let's see. Maybe we'll just see, you know, a few more hits coming in. And yeah, everyone now making their way towards zone. This zone, of course, now over on, you know, the military island. So all the teams you got on the main island, they need to start making their way across. You know, and even the players that we've got on, you know, just on this military island, they need to rotate up in towards zone. And there's only so much space. So I think this is gonna be an absolute slaughter fest once again.
I wonder if there's going to be some bridge camping happening here now. Might be, because there's still 3 teams that need to come over. Oh, wow.
BBC just putting those shots in there on the House of Anubis. Everyone just trying to find a spot now to go to. Get the remainder of the House of Anubis team just managing to circle around, but they've resorted to the blue zone. You know, seeing that that's kind of only one of the only safe approaches that they can take to get it, you know, to get to where they want to go. Because everyone is just sitting here picking off shots in all directions. It's just shots upon shots, followed by even more.
I honestly cannot believe that citizens are still so far out of zone and still alive.
Yeah, no.
Because that zone must be hurting. There's only one of them left. Oh my goodness, the poor man. If he makes it out of that zone.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, give that man a bells, if he does.
He just mollied himself.
Yeah, I think he maybe just decided to, like, you know what? I'm not gonna make it all the way in. Let's just save the points. Did you see the water? The teams coming up through the water side.
Yeah. Oh, my dear soul, there's a lot going on there.
We got Hub now down to their last player. Everyone now pushing up.
Look at the zone. What a zone.
Yeah, I don't know where to go. There's like, you move one way, there's shots. You move another way, there's shots. You move there's some more shots, and then shots upon the shots, and then the shots got shots, and wow. Oh, Blank Legion pushing up. Oh, Unsullied Army putting the hits in. Down goes Rambo. Death getting taken down. Well done, well played. Oh, Joker. That's up to Pain. Will Pain be able to survive? Good shots flying in. Hovering on the surface. We got several more players battling it out further in onto the mainland there. And just see the players here from Quiet Storm now just fishing, literally fishing in the water for those hits on Pain. We got House of Anubis now pulling up to the party as well.
Yeah, they made it safely into zone. 2 of them at least. BBC and Unique. And for you also, a lot of shots going around there.
Oh, down they go. Oh, we got Hub still alive and kicking. We got Simp putting in several shots there for you, down to 3 players. BBC on 3 as well. We got the players from Unique also sitting on 3, but now the blue zone is coming in. We're going to see the numbers drop considerably now, as everyone now has to start rotating in. The blue zone is going to start eating away at their health. And also, you know, the players that have already positioned themselves in zone just got to sit there picking off the players as they try and move in. They don't have the cover.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Can they make it?
I don't know, but this is insane. What? Just look at the kill feed. It's just like non-stop. It's...
Everyone's just dying.
Oh, beautiful shot there by Helios. As Skydo was trying to move up Got some more Grens flying in. Unique gets the quick knock. We got Storm now, the last one left, I think it is. Yes, Max also trying to pop a quick few hits over with the Grens there. So Unique is down to 2. House of Anubis on their last one. Oh, lobby it is. Quiet Storm now trying to find the angle. The only way around is either through the blue zone or around up in towards the line of fire. Got Nero taking a few shots. Dan also just chilling there, cooling down in the water. Wow.
So many people left.
Yeah, when I told you this was going to be crazy, I was not expecting this level of insanity and craziness. Because this is absolutely insane.
19 players.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna have one of those zones where it comes down to where you just have to survive off of your boost. And healing, but I doubt it. Oh, here we go. Play zone killing people again.
Wow. We got Unique now left with their last one there. Ainsley. We got Quiet Storm on the prowl. They're moving in. Oh. Unique Elite getting taken out by the outsiders. Well done. The Dragon's still having a bit of a splash there. Not moving up too much just yet. Ainsley now the last one left for the players here from Team Unique. The outsiders taking a few hits. We got BBC on 3 players. Got Falak and Lord. Fear, of course, getting knocked. Oh, Max coming in with a beautiful grin.
I wonder what Dark Dragon, Dan over there, I wonder what his plan is. Because he's just chilling in the water for now.
Yeah, he's just soaking it up. I mean, you know, he's just chilling, waiting. Maybe you can come in with a beautiful third party. You know, if these teams start going at each other, you know, if he times it right, he could come in. But I mean, he's got about 5 seconds to choose before this blue zone starts moving, and he has no other choice.
He has to come out now. Here he goes. Oh, he got a knock. Well done.
Wow. Well done, Dan. Dan the man in the lobby.
Dan the man in the lobby. Poor soul.
Oh, now it is the outsiders. BBC and Quiet Storm battling it out for the chicken. Quiet Storm
Got a
down to
knock
1.
from each team.
Yeah. Oh, down goes Fear. Oh, what a grin.
Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 3v2?
Oh, 1v3. Sounds like a tennis match.
Does. Here we go. They're just going straight for that push.
Yep, and oh, they get it.
Yeah, he jumped over him.
Well done.
Wow.
Well, there we go. So the outsiders coming in with 15 kills and the chicken dinner. We got BBC with 3 kills in second place. Quiet Storm with 4 in third place. The Dragons finishing off with 5 kills in fourth. We also have our first Unique team there finishing their play off on 7 kills. We got the second Unique team finishing their play, of course, with 6 kills. Then we got House of Anubis coming in with a very comfortable 5 kills. We got the 4U Quest team coming in with 1 kill. Hub finishing with 2 kills. The Rogue Guards on 1. We got the Citizens on 0 kills. We got the Blank Legion finishing on 6. The Unsullied Army coming in with 2 kills in 13th. We got the players, of course, there from Sabaweli finishing their play with 0 kills in 14th. We got yet another Citizens team finishing in 15th, also 0 kills. Vigor Gaming in 16th place, RVG in 17th. We got the Exiles in 18th place, and then of course the players from Testo Gang going back to the lobby first in 19th place. So there we go, there we have it. Second match done and dusted. We have one more to go. And it's just getting like I said before we started the match. I said it's gonna get crazy, and it is doing exactly that, but even more so than I anticipated. You know, it is just like, it's crazy. It's insane.
It really is. I'm so impressed with the outsiders though. 15 kills and a chicken dinner. That's crazy. Well done today.
Yeah, some crazy plays there, and that zone. I mean, yeah. It's interesting to see how it shifted, you know, throughout the match, because, you know, I knew it was gonna, well, we eventually kind of figured that it's gonna be a military base or a military island finish, but then the zone decides to go all the way to the northwestern side of the military island, and I mean, it's majority of water there, like we saw in the previous round, that zone being so small and half of it's being covered by red zone, you know. It's like,
yes.
What's up with PUBG today? You know, it's like, it's already a challenging match going up against these teams. Now they have to try and battle the zone and the map at the same time because of the crazy shifts. You know, it's insane.
Yeah, that zone was crazy. And with each match, I've noticed that there's less and less cover with the final zone.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's insane. But hey, it makes for very, very interesting gameplay, and it's of course quite entertaining. But yeah, we have one more match to go, so we're gonna jump up into the highlights, and then of course we'll bring you guys back once we get our final match for the day underway. So without further ado, let's jump straight up right into that. Here we go. The last few survivors.
Poor man.
He's a tough little boat. Oh! Hybrid puts in a great shot. Up comes Shakes, just trying to dodge bullets. Beautiful assault there by Blank Legion, but they managed to land the finishing blows. Oh, just look at that. Unique down to their last one. Hawk is the last hopeful. Oh, gets a beautiful hit in on Horus. NG moving in. Will he get it? Oh, what a play.
Well done, yep.
We got several teams now on the northwestern side of the map, which is an interesting change up on things. I mean, we saw quite a few of them making their way down over towards the south, and now a few of them returning over towards the main island. We got the players here from RVG taking quite a few hits. Enzo, the last one left, going up against the Dark Dragons, but they've got him surrounded, and down goes Enzo. Yeah, I don't know where to go. There's like, you move one way, there's shots. You move another way, there's shots. You move there, and then shots upon the shots, and then the shots got shots, and wow. Oh, Blank Legion pushing up. Oh, Unsullied Army putting the hits in. Down goes Rambo. Death getting taken down. Well done, well played. It's
Everyone's just dying.
Oh, beautiful shot there by Helios. Skydo was trying to move up. Got some more grains flying in. Unique gets the quick knock. We got Storm now, the last one left, I think it is. Yes, Max also trying to pop a quick few hits over with the grains there. So Unique is down to 2. House of Anubis on their last one. Oh, lobby it is.
One of those zones where it comes down to where you just have to survive off of your boost. And healing, but I doubt it. Oh, here we go. Play zone killing people again.
Wow. We got Unique now left with their last one there. Hainsley. We got Quiet Storm on the prowl. They're moving in. Oh. Unique Elite getting taken out by the Outsiders. Well done. Out by the Outsiders. Well done. The Dragons still having a bit of a splash there. Not moving up too much just yet. Hainsley now the last one left for the players here from Team Unique. The Outsiders taking a few hits. We got BBC on 3 players. Got Falak and Lord Fear, of course, getting knocked. Oh, Max coming in with a beautiful grin. Just chilling, waiting. Maybe you can come in with a beautiful third party. You know, if these teams start going at each other, you know, if he times
Yeah.
it right, he could come in. But I mean, he's got about 5 seconds to choose before this blue zone starts moving, and he has no other choice.
He has to come out now. Here he goes. Oh, he got a knock. Well done.
Wow, well done, Dan. Dan, the man in the lobby.
Dan the man in the lobby.
Dan, the man in the lobby.
Dan the man in the lobby. Poor soul.
Oh, now it is the outsiders, BBC and Quiet Storm battling it out for the chicken. Quiet Storm
Got a
down to
knock
one.
from each
Yeah.
team.
Yeah. Oh, down goes Fear. Oh, what a grin.
Wow.
Oh, down goes Fear. Oh, what a grin.
Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 3v2?
Oh, 1v3. Sounds like a tennis match.
Does. Here we go. They're just going straight for that push.
Yep, and oh, they get it.
Yeah, he drove over him.
Melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. We can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections. Yeah. What's on the other side of inhibition? Ooh, I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so cool.
lost in the lobby. I put you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in the lost and found, yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit the strip and spend it all, I'm having hard times. I reminiscing at me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. And you're bright, 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 like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, mic, mic. You know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me, run away. Coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope. I really hope the song bringing me close.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so we are getting straight into our last match for today. So this is gonna be the make or break for the teams to see who qualifies, of course, then for the Umzansi League. So we can expect an immense amount of well, insanity coming up over the next match. I mean, just based on what we've seen so far, it's only gone up and up and up and up. So yeah, I think we're in for quite an entertaining game. This one's going to be absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I feel like insanity is going to become a safe word. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. That last game was really entertaining to watch. Weird zone along the shore there. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who takes the last dinner and who survives.
yeah, no, definitely. So the match has just gotten underway. So we're just waiting for everything to load up quickly. We can take you in to the teams then, so we can see who we have in our last lobby. And yeah, hopefully it seems to be still a fairly packed lobby. We got a nice number of teams. So without further ado, let's jump straight up into that and get the show on the roll. There we go. All right, so as you can see, we've got the players there from Unique Elite over in slot 5. We've got the Rogue Gods over in slot 6. In 7, of course, we got the players there from Hub in slot 8. We've got the team from Quiet Storm Esports in slot 9. We've got the team from Vigor Esports. We got RVG in slot 10. In 11, we've got the Testo Gang. We got Citizens Esports in slot 12. We also have the players then, of course, from Team Sabaweli in slot 13. In 14, we've got the 4U Quest team. We've got the Exiles Africa team in slot 15. We got the House of Anubis team in slot 16. In 17, we've got Citizens Gaming. We got the Outsiders, of course, in slot 18. The Unsullied Army in slot 19. We got the Blank Legion in slot 20. We got Team Unique in slot 22. In 23, we got the Dark Dragons. And then, of course, we've got BBC over in slot 24. And a bit of a change in the flight path for this round.
Yeah, very, very different. So I think there's going to be a lot of people going Yasnaya, Servany, Military, Novo. Even Pachinki again, I think, would still be over there.
Yeah.
Servany is going to be hot.
Well, if we look at the current standing, so we've got for the team so far, we've got the players from the Outsiders, of course, sitting right up in pole position. We got the Dark Dragons sitting in second. We've got Unique Elite in third place. Team Unique in fourth place. We got BBC sitting in fifth. House of Anubis in sixth place. We got the 4U Quest in seventh. Quiet Storm in eighth place. We got Blank Legion in ninth place. The Rogue Gods in 10th, Citizens Gaming in 11th, Unsullied Army in 12th place. You got a Hub in 13th, Citizens Esports sitting in 14th, RVG in 15th. We got Exiles sitting in 16th place, Team Sabaweli in 17th, Unknown Soldiers in 18th, Vigor Esports in 19th, and then of course the players from Testo Gang sitting in 20th position. So yeah, that is our current standings. So it's going to be interesting to see where these teams are going to end up after this match. It is definitely going to be a very, very tough game because the teams are now fighting for placement. They want to end up in the top 8 because only the top 8 teams are going to progress on through, you know, over towards the Umzansi League. So let's see.
Yeah. It's so interesting to see these teams continuously going to the same places. You know, looking at the Dark Dragons going to George South again, seems like. And I think Team Unique also might be going to George North again.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's like they kind of fixated on their spots, you know.
Yeah.
Like this is where we're gonna go. You know, we're gonna stick to this because we know this place pretty well. And we see a few players there from Citizen. Well, 11 from Citizen getting run over and taken down with a vehicle there by the players from Unique Elite. And then we also, of course, have the Outsiders up in Rozhok, you know, pushing really, really hard, trying to make it up over towards the players here from Vigor Esports, trying to see if they can get some of those hits in. We see Max, of course, taking a little bit of damage already. And the remainder of the team just trying to huddle up, trying to get everything done. But the Outsiders are quite well spread out in a sense. You know, it seems like they might decide to close in from all sides. We've got a few shots now flying up once again. Now we're just waiting to see what is going to happen. Will Vigor get taken down? I mean, Outsiders have already been putting up quite a fight, and you know, a pretty good performance so far.
Yes, definitely. And Rozhok is such a hectic place for me. I feel like, you know, you either get loot there or you don't. So I wonder if everyone has guns over here.
Well, we know that they've definitely got some grenades. As you can see them already flying back and forth. Andrew there from the Outsiders just pitching off a quick few hits over towards Deadshot. Down he goes. Oh. Manu now the last one left here for Vigor Esports.
People.
This is like the final countdown. Let's see, will Vigor be able to keep these players at bay? Will Manu get the clutch? Or will the Outsiders put the final nail in the coffin? We got them moving up. Oh, Kaizen finishes it off. Well done. There we go. Our first squad back in the lobby. Interesting spread though with the teams. I mean, they are way more spread out on this map. You know, we don't see that. We don't see the clunkiness. You know, the clumpiness rather. The teams are not that huddled up. You know, there's a lot of space in between. But of course, that's going to change once the zone starts moving. So yeah,
yes,
it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough. I think Hub and Rogod seem to be, or I think Rogod seem to be moving closer to Malta. I think they want to go there, but other than that, there's no teams really that are close to each other in the sense of having a fight at the moment. Everyone's just looting up. I think people are going to play a lot more safer in this last round, you know?
Yeah. Because there is a lot riding on it, you know. This is their final chance to prove themselves, to get those points in and get that placement, you know, that everyone is really trying so hard for. So I also think this is kind of like, you know, the quiet before the storm.
Yes. Definitely. I feel like this last zone is probably going to be the most intense of all the ones we've seen tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I fully agree with you on that one, and I think that just the tension, you know, at the moment in the lobby is just, you know, everyone seems to be, you know, so focused. They're trying to make, you know, calculated movements, you know, not just going into it, you know, all gun-ho, you know, they trying to think, okay, cool, you know, do I want to move there? Okay, is it going to be worth it? Might there be someone there? You know, so there's a lot of tactics that we're going to see, you know, in place for this round, because, you know, like I said, there's quite a lot riding on this, and yeah, I think one little mistake could kind of cost you the game at this point. So
yes, definitely. And a lot can change in one game. People can be placed completely differently because of what they end up doing. Looks like Team Sabaweli and Team Outsiders also somewhat close to each other, so maybe we might get something there.
Yeah, now it's just a waiting game. You know, seeing where these teams decide to rotate to. Are they going to try and, you know, maybe turn up the aggression at some point? You know, are they just going to play the safe game? You know, this is a... Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one, seeing what these players decide to do.
Yeah. Alpha Anubis is also going over the bridge already. Might have some type of interaction with Rogods over there, going past them.
Yeah, we're seeing the players here from Team Sabaweli, of course, putting several shots now over towards Hub. You know, Hub just rotating up in the distance, trying to, you know, get another vehicle. But, you know, that put them straight in harm's way. You've got several shots coming in. Toxic, of course, taking quite a beating there. You know, taking a considerable amount of damage. But fortunately, you know, it wasn't sufficient enough to get him knocked out. So, yeah, he made it out alive. Only just, but he made it out alive.
For now.
Yes.
Huh. There's not a lot of interesting things happening right now. I
Yeah.
think everyone is just trying to lay low and mind their own business. Which I don't get sometimes because, you know, having that end zone so packed is so much more stressful than taking on one squad in the beginning. But it all comes down to, you know, what your mind is telling you to do, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean, if you manage to get the pounce on, you know, one of the teams, you know, that are well ahead of you early on in the game, you know, you can kind of put a halt to their progress right there, you know, because you're stopping them from progressing any further, you know, sending them back with the lobby, you know, without them acquiring the points that they are looking for. And, you know, that kind of puts you in a good position because you can now kind of move up and get better placement, better points, you know. And but also at the same time, if you do rush in and you kind of rush things in a sense without, you know, thinking it through properly, you know, that same plan could backfire completely, and you could lose all your, you know, your whole, all your efforts were then, you know, for no reason. Then, you know, you lose everything right there. And yeah, it's a difficult decision to juggle, you know.
It is, because you could be sandwiched between multiple squads and still come out alive, but you could be fighting with only one squad and, you know, lose the fight just by doing one thing that you shouldn't have done.
Yeah, no, that's very, very true. I mean, you could also lose your whole team just to one player.
Yes, especially with these type of players we have here. I mean, they have skills on different levels.
Yeah, that is for sure. And yeah, like I'm saying, it's insane, you know. And we've got so many people on the move. That is something that you don't see too often, you know. So many players being mobile, you know, being mobile. I mean, just looking at the map, there is a crazy amount of players just on the move, you know. Teams moving up. We've got BBC, of course, now moving in. We got the players there from Blank Legion getting knocked out getting a knock, or taking a knock rather. We got the Dragons, of course, now trying to put in a few shots as well. Over to BBC as they move in. We got Nihal taking a bit of damage. Down he goes. You know, it's insane. It's insane. Everyone is shooting at everyone. And, you know, that is kind of the beauty of it as well. The players here from Team Sabawele also getting knocked. The Shroud goes down. We got IMH, President, and of course, Luffy. Oh, doing the dance with Nero. Just managing to land the final blow there before Nero gets the hit on him. So the Dragons are now down to their last two. Sabawele sitting on 3 with one player knocked. Got a few more shots flying up as well. We got the players, of course, here from Blank Legion and House of Anubis. Also firing off a quick few shots there towards each other.
Yeah, the zone is still strange. Like, teams are in very strange places. Not where I would have expected to see them.
But that's good in a sense, you know. It's good going to places that, you know, are in a sense not necessarily a predictable rotation. You know, it makes it quite difficult for the teams that you're going up against, you know, to be able to get the upper hand. Whereas as you stick to the, you know, the unexpected plays, you know, you put yourself in a favorable position there, you know, being able to get that advantage on the teams because they'd never expect you, you know, to come in from, you know, whichever other direction it is.
Definitely.
Ooh, there we go. So that thirst coming through.
Dark dragons are very active again.
But we also see Sabawele now moving up as well. IMH trying to rotate up the side. Got his teammates causing a bit of a distraction. They're trying to draw the fire from the Dark Dragon so he can sneak up, get the hit. Go, off goes a grin. Ooh, BBC and the Outsiders also now going at each other. Quite a long distance fight. You know, a lot of ground between these players.
Yes, definitely. Oh, got a knock there. Quite spread out. Alafi is like doing some type of rotation over there. Completely on his own. Oh yeah, he comes back.
And we got the Outsiders and the BBC still battling it out. You can just hear the shots flying up. IMH still trying to move in on the Dragons there. The plan that Sabawele had to distract the Dragons, you know, backfiring ever so slightly. You know, they took a knock in the process instead of, you know, opening the door there for IMH to be able to rotate up. And it seems like Sheik is a little bit suspicious, you know, of their movement, because you can see him moving to the back of the building there, having a quick glance over in the direction of IMH, and he's been spotted, gets a quick hit. Quick rain coming in, nearly getting him knocked.
Ooh. Yes. This and House of Anubis is also moving in closer to this spot over here, I see.
Oh, there we go. We got the Exiles, of course, also now quickly putting a few shots over towards Blazier from Testo Gang. Oh, Testo Gang now trying to move up. This, of course, being in Rozok. So there's still action all over the map. Aside from the spots that we were just busy spectating, you know, we got Beach Police now getting pushed up onto the roof. We're gonna have a Hunchevik. There we go. Oh, trying to put the shots in. Beach Police up top, jumping down. Here comes Cheddar. Oh, beautiful shot.
I just see now. I think Horus is DC'd because he's still out of zone there on his own.
Yeah, that's not ideal. That is that's a bit of a tough one, especially in you know, in this particular match. You know, you want your team to be there. You want as many of them as you could have. You know, and you know, not having your players on, you know, being able to fight, it does put, you know, this put you on the back foot ever so slightly.
Murphy's Law.
Ooh, RVG getting slaughtered by House of Anubis. Wow.
Gad from Citizens is also very, very far out of zone and also not with his team. So I wonder if he was also maybe just DC'd and had only come back now.
And the problem is the blue zone is also doing so much damage at that point, you know. It's like sometimes it's just not worth it trying to make the push for zone because, you know, yeah, it's
very
a bit pointless at
difficult.
the end, yeah.
I mean, the only way you can survive that is if he finds a vehicle and has like 100 meds.
Ooh, Sabaweli not getting hit there by the exiles. You can see IMH taking a few hits, shots flying up. Oh, down he goes. MG coming in with a Scar L. So it's definitely an interesting match that we've got. I mean, so many ranged fights that we've got happening on the map. You know, Quiet Storm getting a quick few hits in up in the north. You know, even though these teams are quite far apart, we are still seeing, you know, a lot of action, you know, regardless of the distance. And we got Enzo, of course, now just rolling up to the players here from Sabaweli once again. He is the Lone Ranger. The Dragons haven't moved up. They're still in the same spot. They're just holding on, just waiting, trying to see what's going to happen. Where the team, of course, they're from Sabaweli is going to rotate to. Are they going to try and push? You know, they had their plan a little while ago. Of course, you know, trying to cause the distraction. Oh, Hub getting blown up one by one. House of Anubis putting in several shots. But the move that we saw there from Sabaweli, of course, you know, backfiring ever so slightly. You know.
Yeah, and they're about to be taken by 4U as pushing up on them. And Outsiders is pushing up on Dark Dragon, so I don't know. Things might get a little heated over here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah, the Exile's getting hit quite hard. Head on. Now trying to move up, and we also have the players there from 4U now going in for those thirsts. We got Hub and Quiet Storm also fairly close together. Fortunately, there's a wall in the way, but that's not stopping Quiet Storm. They are still moving up. You can see the Lone God, Max and Hexor, as well as Rusty. The players there, of course, for Quiet Storm. Mobilizing themselves, getting ready to move up once again, but all the teams are just lined up around the side of the zone.
Yes.
We've only got one team, you know, that's pushed up all the way, and that is, of course, House of Anubis. They've positioned themselves closer to the center of the zone.
This is crazy. Look at Citizens Gat is still alive out of zone. I can't believe this.
Yeah, and he just got claimed by zone now. I mean, yeah, GG to him for surviving that long. Blows himself up.
Wow. That's crazy.
Here we go. So Hub now trying to roll up in towards zone. We got the zone shifting up once again. We got Enzo just up ahead. Quiet Storm also rolling in. Let's see, will Enzo get the bounce on the players here from Hub? Or will he get taken in the process? So he's sitting quite comfortably just in the shack. Quiet Storm now pushing up on Hub. Rushing in, the whole squad moving up.
Wow.
Oh, loads of shots in the background there at the Citizen side. Yep, no, they are just lasering it across over towards Quiet Storm. So Quiet Storm was trying to get the push in. But of course now being, well, the situation that it is, these teams are just taking any advantage and every advantage they get. House of Anubis putting a few shots there into the Outsiders. They're of course now circling around. Rasta being the last hope for left. Will he get those heads? Up comes the shot. What?
Hexa just took out Enzo over here as well.
That's insane.
It really is.
I mean, it might.
A lot of teams still out of zone.
Yeah, I mean, it might sound like a you know, like we're just saying it's insane because, you know, this legit is insane. There's so much happening. I mean, it's my mind is struggling to process everything.
It
And that's
really
saying a lot.
is.
And that's saying a lot. 'Cause-
And Zone's about to claim some lives over here again.
wow.
There we go. Dark Dragons. So far out of zone. Oh no! Oh, they're not gonna make it!
Yo.
Wow, wow, wow.
We got 4U pushing up right ahead to Quiet Storm. Getting caught out in the blue. Zalcro goes down. Down and out.
I feel like it's so important to move to zone immediately. And it's so difficult because you have to avoid fighting as well. So, I mean, you have to choose what strategy is best in this situation. But with each game that we've watched so far, the play zone just claims lives the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, in a sense that it's... Oh, there we go. Sorry, gets taken down. In a sense, it is kind of better to rather die to zone because you're not awarding, you know, your death points to any of the opposing teams. But I mean, just the rotation up into zone, just looking at how the zone is packed and the amount of players still left, there's 21 of them. You know, you make one wrong move, just one, you know, and you could have just as well have stayed in the blue zone. You know, you might have fared better in the blue.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. There we go, citizens. Oh, so much.
Oh.
Happening here again. Oh, there's just shots going around from all directions.
Wow. This is mayhem. I mean, it might sound like an over-exaggeration, but it is actually, I think we're underestimating just how crazy it is. And I mean, just imagine what the players are feeling. You know, the amount of pressure and stress that they are experiencing just being in the zone.
Yeah. And I just saw that.
Wow.
Unique. 2 of them were away from the last player and now they're gone. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. Got 4 blown up vehicles down here. What even?
No, it's insane. I mean, we got 5 teams, 10 players remaining. Pretty much a duo battle across the board. Just looking at the House of Anubis team, they're sitting on 16 kills already.
That is insane.
They've just been ripping it up. Wow. And that's amazing.
It really is, yeah. Here we go, another freaking play zone death awaits for us.
Oh, down goes BBC.
Oh, they're breaking it. Ooh. He's just got a knock. Oh, wow. Look how that just turned out over there.
Wow.
House of Anubis just died so quickly. Two v two.
Well, no, like 1v2 because Max is knocked. So unless Lone God can get that res in, you know, and trying to get the res in a circle of this size, you know, does put him in a bit of a disadvantage because he needs to get up. But fortunately, he's got the terrain, a little bit of an uphill in front of him, you know, so it does provide cover. Not insane amounts.
He's not raising though.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to risk it. You know, Max going out as a scout, trying to see if he can spot any of the hub players. So, wow. And Hub now needs to get up and run for zone because they're going to try and crawl up in towards zone, which is not necessarily going to pay off. Lone God now trying to get the res in. Are they in zone? No. Oh, just gets it. What?
Wow, that was... Oh, wow. That was insane.
What a play by a Hub. Wow, getting the chicken. 6 kills. Wow, nicely done. Well played. And then, of course, Quiet Storm coming in second place there with 4 kills. We got, you know, Unique coming in with 9 kills in third place. Then we got House of Anubis with 18 kills in fourth place. Holy mother. BBC.
That's a lot of kills.
Yeah. BBC sitting with 2 kills. It's like House of Anubis was pretty much killing the lobby.
Yeah.
We got one of the Citizen teams there in 6th place, finishing off with 5. We got the Dark Dragons in 7th place. Another Citizens team in 8th place. Then, of course, we got the players here from Team Sabaweli in 9th. We got Unique also then in slot 10, or 10th place rather. We got 4U finishing off in 11th place. The Exiles finishing off in 12th place. The Rogue Gods in 13th. We got the Outsiders in 14th. We got RVG finishing up in 15th place. Blank Legion in 16th. The Unsullied Army, of course, in 17th place. The players here from, I think this is Testo Gang. Yes, Testo Gang finishing off in 18th. And then, of course, Vigor Esports finishing off in 19th place. So there we go. There we have it. That is the end of our final match. What a crazy, crazy, crazy zone that was. Wow, that was insane. I mean...
That was definitely... Can't believe it. So many good teams.
Yeah, and it's insane because, I mean, so the match starts off a bit slow in a sense, you know. It's like everyone's trying to find a good spot, you know, good place to go to, you know, no major pushes just yet in the beginning, you know, and it's like they're building up momentum slowly while they're getting ready for the, you know, for the remainder of the map. But also at the same time, while they are doing this, the first opportunity they get for a shot, they take it. You know, they don't let it slide like we've seen with you know, with other teams, you know, where there's someone there, they have the shot, but they just don't take it. These teams, every single opportunity they get to pull the trigger, they do. You know, it doesn't necessarily result in a knock, but it's still the fact that they just take every single opportunity. Sometimes it pays off, other times it backfires a little bit. But I mean, you know, that's the only way that you're gonna get to where you want to go. And I mean, that technique, in a sense, really paid off for the House of Anubis team. I mean, they finished off with 18 kills.
That's a lot of kills. It's definitely going to benefit them.
Yeah. And I mean, getting 18 kills in a lobby of this caliber is not something to take up lightly, you know? It
really is amazing. I mean, all of these players are great.
Yeah, it's like, and I mean, looking at the House of Anubis, they were sitting in 6th place after the second match, right? And they had a collective kill count of 7. Going from 7 kills to 18 kills in one match. 7 kills over 2 matches to 18 kills in one match. Whatever you guys did in the break, well, that was fantastic. That was great. Whatever, just let me know what that was, because I want to know as well, please.
But that's the definition of how quick things can change.
Yeah.
Within one game.
Yeah.
So I think it's essential to, you know, when you're doing these type of tournaments, you have to remember that just because one game went well doesn't mean the next one will, or vice versa. So yeah, it's very, very exciting and exhilarating.
No, it is. And I mean, what a fantastic show that was. You know, definitely an amazing show, an amazing performance by all the teams. You know, this was one of the most challenging lobbies I've seen. You know, just the skill level of these teams in here, it's absolutely insane. But now, this is just the qualifier. Okay? Now imagine the league itself, because we've had 3 months of this. Okay? So we've got quite a few teams that have already qualified and made their way through, all right? Now we're adding a few more teams into that mix. And I mean, you see how these teams have been playing today. It's absolutely insane. Now there's 3 months worth of qualifiers of players that play like this. I mean, this is going to be an absolute insane league.
The best of the best.
Yeah. And I mean, what a fantastic way of putting Africa on the map, you know? This is definitely a fantastic thing for esports in Africa. You know, the level of... It's absolutely fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely very, very good. And well done to all the teams that participated. I mean, it couldn't have been easy. I would lose my cool. I don't do well under pressure situations like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there we go then. I mean, yeah, well done to all the teams, guys. Fantastic, fantastic job. Yeah, there we go. And thank you so much to everyone for watching. I know I said there we go a few times in a row now. It happens at times, whatever. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for watching. Thank you to the teams for putting up a fantastic show. Shout out to Nodwin Gaming once again for providing this platform, you know, making this happen. Thanks to you, Milky Bar, for co-hosting today. It was fun. It was a great day.
It was.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. So, yeah, with that, we're going to get into the highlights of this last match. And then, of course, we're going to be ending off the stream after that. So, thank you once again for everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. And, yeah, we'll see you back in the next one. So, yeah, don't be strangers. All right. Cheers, guys. Bigger esports.
People.
This is like the final countdown. Let's see, will Vigor be able to keep these players at bay? Will Manu get the clutch? Or will the outsiders put the final nail in the coffin? We got them moving up. Oh, Kaizen.
Wow.
Finishes it. Oh, there's still action all over the map. Aside from the spots that we were just busy spectating, you know, we got beach police now getting pushed up onto the roof. We're gonna have a... Well, Hunchevik. There we go. Oh, trying to put the shots in. Beach police up top. Jumping down. Up comes Cheddar. Oh, beautiful shot. It across over towards Quiet Storm. So Quiet Storm was trying to get the push in, but of course now being, well, the situation that it is, these teams are just taking any advantage and every advantage they get. House of Anubis putting a few shots there into the outsiders. They're of course now circling around. Rasta being the last hope for left. Will he get those heads? Up comes the shot. What?
Hexa just took out Enzo over here.
Down and out.
I feel like it's so important to move to zone immediately. And it's so difficult because you have to avoid fighting as well. So, I mean, you have to choose what strategy is best in this situation. But with each game that we've watched so far, the play zone just claims lives the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, in a sense that it's... Oh, there we go. Sorry, gets taken down.
Freaking play zone death awaits for us.
Oh, down goes BBC.
Oh, they're breaking it. Oh. He's just got a knock. Oh, wow. Look how that just turned out over there.
Wow.
House of Anubis just died so quickly.
Any of the hub players. So, wow. And Hub now, Hub now needs to get up and run for zone because they're going to try and crawl up in towards zone, which is not necessarily going to pay off. Lone God now trying to get the res in. Are they in zone? No. Oh, just gets it. What?
Wow, that was... Oh, wow.